Namaste. As we know, the number of COVID-19 cases are high in the United States. Yes, in absolute numbers, the US today is the number one country in terms of the COVID infected patients. But if you go a bit deep into that, it is not the number one country. Let us try to see which country of the world is affected most. Also, let us see how China, where the disease has originated, fares. So also let us know about Indian status. As of 19 April, I have taken this data from the Worldometer at 6 p.m. The number of COVID-19 affected persons in the world is 23,50,056, 2.3 million. Of them, 161,268, 161,268 have died. And then the United States alone, 738,923 cases, 738,923 cases, and deaths 39,015. And the other countries, if you look at Spain, the number of infected 1,95,944, Italy 1,75,925, France. I have jotted down the figures of the top 6 countries. Italy 1,75,925, France 1,51,793, Germany 1,43,779, UK 1,14,217. So it looks that the US with 7,38,923 tops the list. But if we scrutiny the figures in relation to the population of these countries, USA is not number one. World 2.3 million infected, all right. A little over 161,000 deaths, but total cases per million of population, per 10 lakh population, 301 people got infected. And then the deaths per million population, world as a whole, 20.7 persons so far. And the total number of persons recovered, 6,06,124. Compare this with the United States of America. A big number, 738,923 infected, 39,015 died. Total cases per million population is 2,232 compared to 301 world scenario. Then the deaths against 20.7 in the world, the American case per million population is 118, and the total number of persons recovered 68,285. Looks big, all right. But compare with Spain. In Spain, the number of people infected 195,900 against 738,923 in the United States of America. And the deaths 20,453. And the total cases per million of population is 4,191. So Spain is the number one, not the United States with 2,232 cases per million population. Then deaths per million population in Spain is 437 against world's average of 20.7 and that of the United States 118. In Spain, you can see from the table 77,357 have recovered from the disease. We can get some clue how people affected or recovering. Then Italy, 1,75,925 cases, 23,227 deaths, and per million 2,910 cases. In terms of deaths, 384 per million against world's average of 20.7 and 118 of America, less than Spain 437. 44,927 persons recovered. And now let's look at France, 1,51,793 and 19,323 deaths, and per million 2,325. Again, compared with the US, 2,232, the number is bigger. And 296 deaths per million population, and 35,983 as of this date, 19 April 2020, by 6 p.m. as per Worldometer data. Totally recovered 35,983. Case of Germany, 1,43,779. That is 153,779 cases, 4,543 deaths, 1,716 cases per million of population, and 54 deaths per million population. Total number of persons recovered is 88,000. In case of United Kingdom, 114,217 or 1,14,217 cases, 15,464 deaths, and per million cases 1,682, deaths 228 per million. The total recovered data is not available on the site for the United Kingdom. And now let's see what happened in China. So far, 82,735 infected and 4,632 deaths. This works out to 57 cases per million population in China, and deaths 3 per million. And total recovered naturally is big, 77,062. Now turning to India's case. India so far 16,365 and deaths 521, and per million infected is 12. Per million population 0.4. Total recovered in India 2,466. So the figures show that India's performance so far is much better than the other countries, and the United States number is very high, but in terms of death per million or cases infected is less than the other top rankers. Now unfortunately, world over, in many countries I should say, India inclusive, and the United States, there is no preparedness to deal with such a catastrophic disease. We couldn't find in the United States or in India enough personal protective equipment, ventilators, which are very, very essential for this at certain stage of the disease, are not available in sufficient numbers. Yes, sooner or later lockdown was announced. India did good thing to announce the lockdown early, but unfortunately it could not take enough care of the unorganized workers and the migrant workers. Neither in India nor in the US do we have the universal healthcare system. The healthcare systems unfortunately are not enviable in India or in the United States. India and United States are the biggest democracies, number 1 and number 2. In terms of population, India is the number 1 democracy of the world. We are proud of that, all right, but the healthcare system is bad here. So is in the United States. Public spending on health care in India is around 1% against 6% average in the world, and there are suggestions that it should be at least 2.53%, but that is not happening. In the recent budget 2020-21, the allocation was 69,000 crore. It was 10% higher than the previous year, but it amounts to only 0.30% of the estimated GDP. What was the GDP? 224,89,420 crore. And the states are supposed to incur another 0.70% of the GDP. Both together add up to 1% of the GDP on health sector. In India, in the rural areas, 72% of the health expenditure is from private source, not government supported. Worse still, 79% in urban area comes from private sources, not government supported. Then doctor population ratio, World Health Organization suggests one doctor for 1,000 population. But in India, we have one allopathic doctor for 10,926 population. In effect, we have 600,000, 6 lakh doctor shortage and 2 million nurses shortage. 3.5 crore people above poverty line fall below poverty line due to heavy health expenditure in the country. But as Supreme Court held, health care is a fundamental right under Article 21 of the Constitution. So it is a constitutional right, but still the government could not introduce the universal healthcare system yet. In USA, the healthcare system is equally bad or worse, we can say. As per a recent article in the Lancet journal, 37 million population of America have no health insurance. 41 millions though have insurance have inadequate access to the health care. 60% of the bankruptcies in the United States are on account of a high health expenditure beyond the people's paying capacity. There is no doubt that the US spends more than any other country on health, but the benefits are accruing not to the people but to the medical insurance industry. The thing should change. Thank you for watching this. Please watch my next episode in which I have focused on the opportunities from the COVID-19 threat. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done already. Also, please do not forget to click that bell icon alongside the subscribe button. Thank you.